Welcome to another episode of I Never Met a Stranger I Didn't Like. And this is a very special episode. We are actually out here right now at the Boots on the Boulevard in downtown Claremore at the Lilac District. And I'm telling you, it is loaded, ready to go. There are tons of people already showing up, and it just started. So 6 to 9, guys, we're out here. We're going to have a few people popping in and out. I'm going to try to keep you entertained while we have the people in between. Guys, I don't even know how many food trucks out there. There's a ton of them. Probably the most I've seen in a while. And so you've got your choice of food truck galore. Guys, get the family. Guys, they've come out, they hang out. We're going to have Food Truck Thursday. It's usually the last Thursday of every month down here. They close off downtown, so you don't have to worry about cars driving around, things like that with your kiddos, trying to hold on to them, trying to figure that stuff out. It's a lot of fun. My kids love it. My family loves it. We always like to come down here and try all the different kinds of foods that we get that come in here. I mean, there's barbecue, there's different ice creams, there's everything you can think of. If you're a picky eater, there's something for you. And we're just out here hanging out, ready to have people walk in here. I'm over at 320 on Main. Susan said, hey, yeah, come on, you can set up here and we can talk to people that are coming around. And I said, yeah, let's do this. And but if you don't know why, Boots on the Boulevard is this month's Food Truck Thursday is because starting tomorrow, May 24th, is the 78th annual Will Rogers Stampede PRCA Rodeo. Guys, this rodeo has been going on since 1946. And it's just gotten bigger and bigger and bigger. They said last year in 2023 that they attracted around 1,500 spectators and about 750 contestants. That is insane. And I mean, if you want to know how good it is, the past 2 years, Will Rogers Stampede has been nominated for the PRCA Medium Rodeo of the Year. Nominated. That's throughout the whole country. Yeah. And before that, they won the PRCA Small Rodeo of the Year 6 years in a row. I mean, they probably would have still been winning it if it hadn't grown so much like it has. It is absolutely a fun time, and you don't want to miss it. It's going to be out there. I believe tickets start off at $18 an hour, $18 a night, and they've even got you got the premium seats for $40. I don't know what our premium seat is, but I'm not that rich. But yeah, get the premium seat, and I think it's like $7 for your kids. So I mean, not bad at all. And there's a lot to do. It's going to be going on this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's always Memorial Day weekend. So the 24th, 25th, 26th. Guys, get out there, go have some fun, get out there, enjoy Memorial Day weekend. We don't have to go to work on Monday. Well, most of us don't. I don't. Thank God. I get a 3-day weekend, and I'm excited about that. But, guys, we're out here, Boots on the Boulevard. Like I said, food trucks galore, all kinds of food. Emily Hollenshed is out here playing, so we got some music going on. It's going to be fun. You guys don't want to come out. You don't want to miss this. I'm already seeing tons of families walk by. They started before 6 o'clock whenever it started, so they were already ready to roll, getting out here early, trying to beat the crowd. But it is 6 to 9 o'clock, and I'm not a young guy anymore, so once it starts getting dark outside, I like to get back in the house. One, I can't see when I drive anymore at night, and two, I'm tired. I worked all day. Thursday, you know how it goes. Right before a holiday, pest control industry, everybody needs to get their yard sprayed, their house sprayed, because they waited till the last minute to get somebody on there and get it taken care of, and they want it done now. So super busy, worn out. But guys, I couldn't miss the event. I couldn't pass up the opportunity to come out here and do a podcast right in 320 on Main. You can probably hear as people are walking by. Listen. Lots of families out there talking, having a good time, living it up, getting their food. The kids are having a great time. Right out the window here, we've got the Special Olympics team here. They're selling some shirts and things like that. So definitely come over there and say hi to them, support them, because it's a great thing that they do. My daughter is autistic, and so the special needs is really big on our heart. They've even told me, you may be a little bit on the spectrum yourself, but aren't we all a little bit? Guys, it is insane that we've gotten this far. This is going to be episode, I believe, 13. We're already at episode 13, and while we're sitting here talking, maybe I'll introduce myself a little bit. You guys have seen me on all the episodes, the host of things, and my name is Phil Tubbs. I've grown up here in Claremore, and I love it. I love this area. I've moved away, and I came back because this is where I want to raise my family, and I'm telling you, there's really not a better place. We've got all kinds of events going on. We've got the best people in the world. I'm telling you, like I said, I've moved away, and I've come back, and yeah, there's good people everywhere, but here in this area, I'm telling you, you can't beat it. And if I have my kids being raised around certain type of people, that's the type of people I want them to be raised around. Lots of people are out here just walking by, eating their food, kind of making me a little bit jealous, not gonna lie. Here, I'm gonna show you. We're gonna go a little move around here. Look at this, guys. Lots of people are already walking by, going through, and Miss Julie Jones just walked in the door. What is up, Julie?
Hello, friend Phil.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, come over here.
Okay.
Come over here. Come over here and say hi. You guys probably recognize this person. Oh, she's all hung up.
Tangled up in my own stuff.
What's up?
Hi, everybody. It's windy out there. It's Oklahoma.
That's why I'm inside. I knew if I was out there, it's going
A little too much wind.
Yeah, a little bit too much going on out there. And plus, I don't want to be like getting tripped over by a bunch of people. There's already a bunch of people showing up.
There's a ton of people here. I had a hard time finding a place to park. I love when the town turns out like this. Couldn't ask for anything better. Hi, Claremore.
Look how many food trucks are out here. There's a ton out here.
There's a ton of food trucks, and if you've never heard Emily Hollingshed, you are missing out because she's amazing. You need to be down here.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, Emily's out here. We've got a ton of food trucks. It's a little hot. It's a little sticky, but,
It was a little better earlier when it was overcast, but...
Right. But, hey, at least we didn't get the rain like it was supposed to.
Yes.
Yeah, so, we're just out here just kind of having fun, letting people come on in and talk, and I've been just kind of blabbering about the rodeo coming up tomorrow and things like that, and, if you guys don't remember, Julie was on, episode... Was it 3 or 4? I've lost track. I can't believe we've made it this far this would be episode 13, and I made it this far. And actually her husband, Steve Jones, was number 1. He was the first guest we had on the show, and actually wrote our little song that you guys hear as he comes into the podcast. And I love it. It's so chill. Like when he said it to me, I was like, that's perfect. Just like it's nothing crazy. It's just chill and ready to go. Yeah. So, you guys having fun?
Having a great time. It's been a
Have
great
you got any good food yet?
I just got here. So
Did you?
I just left. Leadership Rogers County had a board meeting this evening. So I just left my board meeting and got here. And
Heck yeah.
I've talked to a few people on the way down. And then I thought I got to stop in and say hi to my buddy Phil.
Yeah. I did a little live thing to kind of get people to hey, come on over here, and they can check out the amazing venue we got here.
This is a great venue.
It looks totally different than it did whenever I ran this place. Where I'm sitting at right now, we used to have a booth here, and it was the door, and I used to sit back here and just yell at people, and tell them to do stuff. Give me your money, and listen to music. But they've done so much work here. And
This is a beautiful venue.
I actually got married here.
You did?
So, yeah,
I remember well.
Very first event here. we're like, yes, we got to do that.
Yeah.
And of course, Susan's amazing. So she's always great to work with. The podcast, she's like, yeah, come on up here, do it. Come on up on the Food Truck Thursday, set up and talk to people. And I'm like, I'm 100% game. That's the whole point of this. Let's hear. I mean, even if you don't own a business or you're just walking around, just come say hi.
Come say hi.
Because, I mean, why not?
Yeah.
I mean, get your 15 minutes of fame. I mean, if you want to call it that, but
Absolutely.
You know. But yeah, I'm totally
locally
excited.
famous.
Locally famous, yes. Because I mean, we're such a small community here that we're all kind of.
Oh yeah, I've already seen 10 people. I know. I've been here 5 minutes.
Yeah, I'm starting to smell the food now that Susan's opened the door, and I've seen people walking around eating, and like I'm starting to get jealous because I haven't eaten today, like just nonstop work. No.
Oh.
I've had like 3 cups of coffee, but
yeah.
That's kind of my meal.
Go juice will make you go, but you do need protein.
I know.
Yeah.
But I kind of usually wait till dinner anyways because I'm like, they're at work. They're always like, "Do you want to take off and go to lunch? You want to take lunch?" I'm like, that means I have to get off an hour later. Yeah. Like, I might as well just like work through it and get off an hour earlier. Like that's why it doesn't make. I don't know. It never has made sense to me. But
I think I take like a 10-minute lunch or something like that. Yeah.
Like, what's the point? I don't know. And I work from home too, so I'm like, if I take lunch, I'm literally just sitting in my living room waiting for the hour to go by, and I'm like, oh gosh, come on, like panicking. That ADHD in me goes, oh no, like I can't do anything because I only have 36 minutes left.
Right.
Like, I can't do
start
anything.
A project.
Yeah, I can't do anything.
Yeah.
By the time I'm done eating, it's like 15 minutes left, and I'm like, it's not worth it.
I just clock out for 10 minutes, eat real fast, clock right back in. Because I'm the same, I don't want to sit around at the end of the day and waiting out the clock.
Because it always, in my job, like it's always dead like that last hour anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm not going to sit here. It makes the day go by like even slower than it was. Yeah. So I'm like, just get it done with, and get it over with.
Yep.
Get on my work with it. Oh, there's Miss Jamie.
Hello.
We got everything. Come on in, guys. You're good. You're not going to hurt anything. It's so boy. Get out. Come on in. We're not scared. We won't bite. I know everybody comes walking. They're like, ooh, and I'm like, no, just come on in. You're good.
So I went by the bank. I went to the bank today.
Did you?
I went to IBC.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I needed a business account. Guys, book comes out June 1st.
June 1st. That's literally like
Saturday.
a week. Yeah. Holy, I'm excited.
I'm gonna have to horsewhip myself this weekend to get all the little last minute things taken care of. But
on the podcast, we talked about
yes,
you working on it. You're like, I'm going to kind of take a break a little bit, slow down a bit, because I really want to do it right. I want to do it justice for what it is.
I think I was getting ready to send it to my editor at that time. Is that correct? Yeah. I've gotten it back. I've made edits and I've sent it back to her. Mm-hmm. And then now I've made all the final edits. And so I'm just doing all the little housekeeping things that need done. But I did go to IBC today and open an account to run all of my business through. And it's exactly the same as when we worked there. Like it was so surreal. I sat at my old desk.
Did you?
It was weird to be on the other side of the desk.
On the customer side? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't know. I think the hot seat was our seat.
It was a very interesting experience. I was just the whole time I'm sitting there like I sat here, Phil sat there. We would go outside to have breaks. The only thing that was really different was they didn't have lobby music going.
What?
Yeah, there was no lobby music.
So if you guys don't, if you didn't watch the other episode or anything like that, me and Julie actually met working at IBC Bank. Gosh, when was that? Like 2000?
Well, so we've figured out that you had gone with me because Steve was busy and I needed to buy a car.
Yeah.
And you went and assisted me picking one out, and I've had it 11 years.
11 years,
so at least 11.
At least 11 years.
Not
It was like 2010, 2011-ish, somewhere around there.
Like that, yeah.
And when she talks about the lobby music, Julie was great at picking lobby music. It's stuff that we like.
Only because they were kind of bad at it. So.
Yeah, everybody else didn't. I mean, they didn't really have the music bug. Didn't know what good music was.
It was tricky picking things that were public appropriate, though.
We got some David Bowie going on. I mean, if you don't know, my child's named after David Bowie. So.
Yep. Can't listen to Let's Dance without thinking of Phil Tubbs.
I love it. I'll take that. That's a compliment in itself, like 100%. But yeah, me and Julie have gone way back. But I mean, I've seen like Julie, you knew when Julie was not in a good mood either. You were like, stay clear, because she came in and went straight to the desk. Now, hi, this or that. And you're like, oh, stay cool, stay clear. Julie is
Give her
there.
some space.
Yeah, give her some space. That's, hey, we all need a little space every once in a while, especially there. I mean, people get mad. They're like, where's all my money at? And you're like, well, I can see here you went to the casino and you took out like 6 different withdrawals from the ATM, and that's like $6 in itself just to withdraw it.
Right. I mean, there's 3 things that you really don't mess with people on, and that's their money, their family, and their food. Yep. Don't mess with those 3 things, because you can get yourself in trouble real fast.
Oh, yeah, real fast. And, I mean, money's kind of up there at the top. I mean, I'm like, I don't like eating out very much anymore, because I don't feel like we get what it's worth. Unless it's a local place, like fast food, anything like that, it's terrible. But you go to a local place, you get your money's worth. And then again, I'm like, that took me, that was 2 hours of work that I had to do to get that kind of money.
It's weird, and when you start doing like the math in hours of your life that you're exchanging for this, cheeseburger or whatever, you're like, I don't know if that was worth it.
Yeah. You're like, I'm still hungry, and like I just spent $50.
Yeah, that was 2 hours of my life.
Yeah. Not worth it.
Not worth it.
I saw some billionaire, he was talking about how when you start to think of your life and your income as hourly wages instead of what I make yearly or monthly or what I make per paycheck, that's when you really start to figure your money out. And I'm like, so I started thinking about it, and I'm like, if I go buy that, that's a whole hour of work.
Yep.
Dude, that's insane.
Yeah.
Is that really worth a whole hour of my time?
Exactly.
Not really.
Not really.
So, I mean, if you're in that kind of position, think about that. Like, how much, like a bag of Cheetos was like $7 at Walmart, like the big family size. Yeah. And I'm like,
it's mostly air, you guys.
Yeah. I was like, do you understand that? Like, that is like 20 minutes of work for a bag of Cheetos.
For a bag of Cheetos.
It's not even a meal. It's just like
could easily eat in one sitting.
Yeah. And there's no nutritional value to it at all.
And you might lose value in your body. Like, it just
definitely
the vitamins and minerals right out of your body.
All the colors and red 40 or whatever they got in there.
Just orange now.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Definitely. So yeah, when I was like, it's not worth it anymore. Yeah.
No.
So, but I can smell this food, and it smells absolutely delicious.
It smells so good, you guys.
Like, to me, I'm going, yeah, that's worth an hour of work right there.
Hey, forget the flying cars. Can we get smell-o-vision? Because
100%.
I think they could sell way more food, and like you could be out there getting at the sauced pizza truck. Like, let's smell this, everybody.
If they had smell-o-vision at home, I would probably be really, really poor.
It might be the end of humanity.
Yeah. Advertising would be through the roof. You're like, smell this. You're like, man.
One whiff of bacon, and that's it for me.
Over.
I'm done.
And as expensive as bacon is anymore, you're like.
And it used to be about the cheapest cut of meat you could buy. Bacon was not expensive. Everybody always had bacon. Now it's one of the more expensive per pound things you can get. Yeah, and it's just wild.
Yeah. So you just kind of got to go with it anymore.
Yeah.
I said I can complain all day long, but it ain't gonna do nothing.
Yeah.
I can just be like, I just got to work more hours.
Yeah. How many packs of bacon did I make this hour?
How many packs of bacon was that? If that's $8 for that pack of bacon, I mean, I like the fans. I don't like the cheap stuff.
I mean, if we're talking baconomics, you've got to have high quality.
Yeah. Like, because if you don't, then you get the fatty. It's nothing but fat, and I'm not like into that. I like crispy bacon.
Yeah. I need quality bacon.
I'm telling you, the bacon over at Bill and Ruth's, like on their BLTs over here.
Good stuff.
Oh my! It's thick, and it's like crunchy, but it is like chewy at the same time.
I wonder where they get it. I wonder if it's blue and gold.
No idea, but it's like BLT. That's probably my favorite BLT in town. It's top notch.
All right.
If I'm wanting a BLT, that's where I go. I'm gonna get it. Yeah. I'm like, that's worth the hours I worked right there. But yeah, definitely.
It's worth the hours.
It's worth those hours I worked right there. I'll take that. That was worth the person complaining about whatever it was, and me listening to it going, all right, yeah.
Man, you have been so busy. I've been so proud of you.
I've been extremely
all over the
busy.
place.
Yeah, working and then podcasts here and there. We went out to Gator Fest this weekend, had the family out there. We were just, I honestly been blown away. It's been so much fun. And actually, I haven't announced, but I'm going to, and I might as well do it with you right here. So, opening night of the Rogers County Fair, the board has asked me to pick the entertainment and do a live podcast that opening night. So Thursday night, I'm going to be, I've been talking with an agent right now. We're trying to get somebody set up. I'm in the works. Hopefully by the end of tomorrow, I'll have it done. And they're like, we need a little new flavor. Like, we get the country western, we do this kind of thing. Like, we know your history and music, so like, what do you got? And I don't want to say the name yet because if it doesn't go well, you know how agents are. You got to work with them.
A little something for people to tune into later.
Yeah, because we will announce it later. I'm super excited,
like
but
that
yeah.
Carrot, everybody, you like that carrot?
So I know it's all the way in September, but I can't wait.
Yeah, that's exciting.
We're gonna tear it up. It's gonna be so much fun. We're gonna do a live podcast up there, and the band that I'm talking to. They're from Tulsa, and they've kind of blown up recently.
Nice.
And a couple of the members I've worked with before when they were in other bands when I was in the music industry. So I'm really keeping my fingers crossed we get that contract done and over. And
that's going to be awesome.
Finished. Yeah, it'll be really cool. But I'm just super excited. Miss Susan again. Shoot.
Hey man, it takes a community.
I don't think we would be where we are without her helping out.
Shout out to Susan.
She's over there working away still.
She's working right now, you guys. She's not remotely paying attention to us. Yeah. She's busy texting, doing all the business things. Busy.
She texted all the business around, like, hey guys, Phil's over here, come talk to him.
That's awesome.
So yeah, she has been awesome, but she was like,
tell Steve to come down and say,
yes, you gotta tell Steve to come
right here doing the sound for Emily.
Oh, is he doing the sound over there?
Yeah.
That was another thing. Like, I've been out of the game so long, like, all my sound guys and all that, like, they're like, oh yeah, I sold my equipment last year and working for other people, and I'm like, what happened? Like, no, I'm way out of the game, I'll tell you that. It's been a while. But, like...
It doesn't take very long to get back into it, though, I don't think.
They already got contacts for people that we've worked with before back. They're like, oh yeah, here's so-and-so's number. I'm like, oh yeah, I remember them. So yeah, definitely getting our work. We're getting it back out there. So yeah, there's big things coming. I'm telling you, it's very exciting. And
I knew that this would be your thing.
I questioned myself, but then everybody around me has just been so supportive, and we texted back and forth. I don't know how much before I even started this, because I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
And I got my motivation from the community.
Yes.
So, like the people around me, I go out and everybody talks about how great this was and I'm still not very good at taking compliments, of course, and I'm like,
it takes
practice. But, I still got to work on this. I could have done better here, I automatically go to that. And then I look at it and I go, later on when I get home, I'll lay there in bed, I'm like, I really did do that. It's pretty good, That's I watch other podcasts, things like that, and I'm like, they don't do that. They don't do that. They only do video half the time, So I'm like, all right, yeah, okay, yeah, maybe I am doing something good here,
Yeah.
And it's fun. Everybody's like, I don't know how you do it. I'm like, I don't know how I do it either. I just do it.
One day at a time. Same way I wrote all these books. Literally one word at a time. One podcast.
Guys, if you haven't read any of Julie's stuff, you need to. I'm telling you, the words, she is. I don't even know how to describe the words that Julie Jones comes up with, her mind, how it works. It's incredible. She always has something. She's like, I have an issue, and she's like, well, here's an insert from my book that I wrote. It kind of really fun. And I'm like, you're right. That was dead straight to me. How the heck did you do that?
I had to add a scene during my edits. I realized that I left a pretty significant loose end. Mm-hmm. And so I thought, no, I have to add a scene to one of the final chapters. And there's a couple of lines in there that I thought I should text those to Phil.
I'm always game for little quotes. Oh, look at your baby. Oh, look at those eyes. Look at those eyes.
What a sweetheart.
It's like I'm trying to get away. I remember mine were that little.
I do too, but just barely.
I can't believe how big your guys are already. I see the pictures and I'm like, there's no way that's Claire. There's no way that it just, I can't, like, they were little.
Very little, yeah. She's 14 now. She just turned 14.
That's not right. It makes me feel old. I'm getting to that point where I'm like, oh, I am getting old. Like, we always made fun of people like, and you know, they're older and like, oh, you're old and stuff but like, getting old.
I know I'm getting old. I tried to pick something up off the ground about 20 minutes ago, and I wasn't sure if I was going to stand back up.
Happens to me all the time.
I was like, I'm good. It's fine.
You just lay down on the ground and let it pass.
Just leave me here.
I'm like, the things I used to be able to do, man. And I mean, I used to do stupid stuff, and I just walk it off.
Have you ever made the mistake of trying a cartwheel?
I haven't tried to do a cartwheel forever. I tried to do pull-ups.
Guys, listen, no matter how good you could do a cartwheel when you were a kid, please don't try to do a cartwheel over the age of 40. Unless you've been doing cartwheels all this time, because you can't anymore.
Yeah.
I love you, but you cannot.
Just don't even try. You're going to hurt yourself.
You, at the very least, are going to pull a hammy.
I was like playing on the jungle gym with the kids, and I went to go like do a pull-up, and I was like, my shoulders are about to pop out of socket. What the heck? I was never like, oh yeah, I can do a ton of them, but I could at least do like 10.
Right.
And now I couldn't even get I was like, my shoulders literally felt like they're about to pop. I mean, I am quite a bit heavier than I was back then too. So, I mean, you got to have that.
You were a beanpole when I met you. Yeah, you were about that big around.
Yeah, I was, when I graduated high school, I was about the same height, and I was about 148, I think was what it was. So now I'm 215. So if that tells you anything.
Well, I mean, yeah, that would hamper pull-ups for anyone, I would think. But yeah.
I mean, you got to think, you got to lift 215 pounds. Like, come on now. Not a whole lot of people can do that anyways.
Very true. Very true.
So I'm making myself feel a little bit better right now about that. Yeah. I was like kind of down about it because I was like, man, I used to be able to do it. But now I'm feeling a little bit better because once you put it that way, like put it in a way like that's 250 pounds you got to try to lift up.
That's exactly right. Spontaneously.
Yeah, right? Like with no work.
With no workout, lead up, morning, nothing. Just, hey, go pick up that 215 pounds.
But I can carry a 45-pound child around Disney for 3 hours. There's a big difference.
Endurance is a different thing.
That's true, and it is Disney. So, like, if you're somewhere, and plus, it's like, as you're as tall as I am, walking is we don't walk slow very well. So it's, I'm just like, come on, let's go. I got you.
We're tired. Our feet. Yeah.
And my youngest is just a tiny little thing. So her legs, she doesn't have the walk. She's not fast.
Steve Jones is a fast walker, and with the rest of the family is just kind of learned over the years, like we'll catch up. He'll stop and wait eventually, and we will catch up.
But he's got to get to a certain point. Like, yeah, we were in Disney one time. We were walking, and I like looked back at my wife's like, I don't know how far back. She's going like this. She's just going, I'll catch up. Keep going. I had the stroller, and I was just running over people's feet.
Right time.
Yeah, we got to get back to the ride. It's a rope drop. So, but I always used to call it the promoter walk because when you're doing shows, things like that, we don't have time. We got to get out of my way. I got to go. And so we always this is my promoter walk. We've got to get to you front and back of the stage, the venue, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. You don't got time. Oh, we're out of beer. Oh gosh, we got to go grab the beer. It's
and once you kind of develop that habit, especially if you're bent that way already. Like I already am a fast walker, and now I have a demanding job where I need to get places. So, that's what happens.
It's hard to turn it back.
It's hard to.
You still go. I'm going to be like walking around in my 80s, going still like zooming past people.
Oh,
I hope.
Be a speed walker when you're an old man.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
And I can get away with it because I'm old. If I did it now, I'd look weird. But like, if you're old, that's what you do.
Yeah, you can get you a tracksuit.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I love it.
I'm ready. Now oh, it'll get there. I've already started, like, I'll look in the mirror and I'll, like, start to notice and I'm like, no. I shave the sides of my head because that's, like, where all my gray hair is. It's all back here on the side. Yeah, I just shave it off. You don't need to see it.
I was looking in the mirror this morning. I was like, ooh, that's
coming in.
This is why I wear my hair up a lot.
I mean, do you remember when I worked at the bank and remember I had the white patches of hair on my face right here? And Like it just like one day it started growing back color. I don't know what happened, but like literally, remember I had these huge patches of white.
I do remember that.
And then I had Emerson, and like Change, I always joke and say that he gave me life again. He brought me back to life, like I was withering away.
Entirely possible. Yeah, that's entirely.
Because I mean, I was like, I told him all the time he saved my life. It wouldn't be around if it wasn't for him.
I mean,
I don't recommend everybody just go and have a baby if they're having a hard time. But for me, it worked.
it's not a cure-all, but you know, for some people, it can be the impetus they need to make the changes that are necessary to live a happy life. You know, if you can't,
I don't have the discipline
you
myself.
temporarily can't find that within yourself, then you need to find it without, and your baby is a good reason to keep going. It was the best reason to keep
Definitely. Awesome.
I'm going to slide out of here and let you talk to some more people.
Heck yeah, thanks for stopping by.
They would like to talk to you. Heck yeah. And her dress is super pretty.
I know. Look, she got her boots on. Look at their boots. Look at them. They're like looking good. Like shoot, making me feel underdressed. I should have.
Underdressed big time.
Man, gosh, I love you.
I love you.
Oh, sorry, I just whacked you in the head with my headphone.
I'll send Steve Jones.
Yeah, tell Steve to come by.
Claremore.
Thanks. Awesome. Well, guys, Miss Julie Jones, book's coming out June 1st. You guys got to check it out. It's going to be, I'm telling you, it's going to be good. It's a different thing. So, and we got some people here that are ready to hop in here. We got Miss Jamie, who, JLS Hair Studio, and Presley J. She's in here. If you guys have noticed some of her videos on Facebook lately, she's been tearing it up for downtown. Like just, her daughters, they did one New Vibes with a newspaper, had some sunglasses, like adorable. It was awesome. There's a lot of big things, new things coming down here. You guys are gonna be blown away. I think we're finally to a point where things are gonna get done, and we're gonna start to see a change around here. It's gonna be pretty exciting. I know I got all quiet on you. But anyways, as I was saying, this food out here is just killing me. I am starving. And there goes my cousin just walked by too. So I mean, I'm telling you, the full family is. But as I'm from Claremore, I grew up here. I was born here, you know, and it's my home. And the people that are going to be traveling through here soon, I know we're going to have a huge influx in tourism, things like that, and I know it's going to shine. People are going to see it and go, oh yeah, that's why I can see why we needed to stop here. Downtown goes right past 66, which 66 is Centennial is next year in 2025, so we're going to have a lot of jumping up going on, and seeing a lot of people traveling back and forth down Route 66. And if you didn't know, Route 66 literally goes right past the Lilac District. We literally touch it. So the historical Route 66 goes right through the middle of our town, and most people can't say that. It's, if you haven't driven, I drove from Oklahoma City to Tulsa, or back home here, with my wife one time, just down 66. We didn't get off it. We just stayed off the turnpike. We just went the old school way, and the stuff that you see along the way was just amazing. It's the old buildings, the old little downtowns, things like that. It just, you figure, you if you've ever watched Cars, it's kind of based off, you know, that old school little town and how the highways built around it, and we kind of miss them. And I think people are going to start traveling those things, and we're going to start to see that big input. And oh my goodness, we got another guest over here. What's up? Come say hi. Come here.
How long is this gonna take?
It won't take you long. You don't have. Me and Julie just talk like we're winded, so
Okay.
we can talk. Come on in here.
Are we?
You're good. I can. Yeah. What's up,
Hi.
Miss Jamie and Bryce. I gotta put the mic on you.
Oh, hello.
Guys,
Hi there.
how you doing?
Fantastic.
You guys enjoying Food Truck Thursday booths on Boulevard?
We are. We're having a good turnout.
Absolutely. Food's fantastic. We've already had great
dying.
barbecue, so
I'm dying in here. I can smell it, and I see people eating. I'm like, oh my gosh.
I haven't eaten. I'm starving. I gotta go get. I'm selling all this yummy food, and I haven't had anything to eat. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, I haven't eaten all day. So like, I told Julie, I was like, I've had 3 cups of coffee, but no food, and now I'm
can't live on
dying
coffee.
here. Well, I don't know.
But there is a coffee truck out there. So.
See, I don't know.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So, if you guys don't know, Miss JB, she has a hair salon, JLS Hair Studio, and Presley J's down here, boutique down the road.
Yep.
I mean, literally right as you're coming into
Yep.
the Lilac District.
Right as you're turning in.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, I don't know.
That's okay. I'm a market president for Armstrong Bank here in town, so I'm one of the lenders here for Armstrong Bank.
Yeah,
Can I have some money?
Bryce and I are actually on the board of directors for Main Street.
Oh, right on. Okay, so yeah, stepping up and being on the board. I mean, you
Yep.
kind of got a hair in the game, so you're kind of like doing it. But yeah, that's awesome. I love it. I actually applied to be on the board myself, so just saying that, we'll see what happens. Guys, so we've got, I mean, more food trucks coming up, food truck Thursdays, things like, what else? I mean, what kind of other stuff can we expect from coming up? I mean, we know we got some big things coming for the Lilac District. Like, what else can we expect to, like, a little secret input?
We have some amazing stuff coming down the pipeline. I think that you guys are going to see, just like within our community, a lot more community interaction with our board, with our new director that we're looking for. And we're also looking for more board members to add to our team. So I think that, with the changes that we have, our slogan right now is the new vibes on Main Street. So I think that's what we're kind of running with, and we hope that our community is seeing the changes and the fun and all the things that we're doing down here. So
I hope that people can actually start to see the positive things that are going. I'm tired of reading all the negative, blah blah blah, this and that.
Same.
Everybody can sit behind a keyboard and talk smack, but just get up and come and actually see what's going on. I mean. When I pulled up, I was like, this is the most food trucks I've seen in a while. Like,
I think we have 16 food trucks out there.
16?
Yep, 16.
So, I mean, I was telling, like, if you're a picky eater, there's something out there for you.
Absolutely. There's so many genres of food out there: slushies, lemonade, barbecue, tacos. I mean, you name it, you can find it out there.
I mean, what's more Oklahoman than sweating in the sun and eating barbecue? I mean, come on.
Hey, if you've been waiting because it's hot, the sun's going down. We've got some great shade. There's a breeze. It's fantastic weather. You're not going to get better weather in May than what we've got today. So not a good excuse not to be here.
I would say we just need to start. Might as well get out here and start acclimating to the weather, anyways, because it's right around the corner. The 90s and 100 degrees are going to be here before we know
Hey,
it.
this is the longest spring we've had in a few years. So got to get out and enjoy it while you can.
Exactly. Awesome. So you're walking around interviewing people too, aren't you?
I am. I'm walking around interviewing people. I haven't started yet. But
You haven't started yet?
I have not started yet, but I am. Right now, I'm taking kind of control of our social media pages.
And it's doing fantastic, by the way.
You are doing. I was actually talking about it as you were walking in about the girls with the newspapers, the new vibes. Like that video was great. Like their sunglasses on. I mean, so cute. It was amazing.
We had so much fun. They thought they were so cool. So it was
Rock stars. That's what happens whenever you get on a social media. One person likes it and they automatically think they're famous. Where I'm famous on the internet.
Yeah, or they want to watch it 100 times.
Or they want to watch it 100 times. Can I see that again?
10,000 likes, but they might be the 10,000 views.
That's the way it always gives. Like, I can do something like, oh yeah, that's going to do good, and then it doesn't, and then I put the kids on there just dressed up, and you're like, what the heck? I mean, I guess I'm not as cute as I used to be, so.
Yeah, they're cute.
Yeah, definitely not.
I can't beat that.
No,
Bryce
not
has
at
a
all.
little baby that I'm about to kidnap.
I do. I have an
Hazel.
11-month-old, and she gets all the attention, so which is great. So
Takes it off you a little bit.
exactly.
As we get older, we're kind of like, oh yeah, I don't talk to you sometimes. Yeah. No, I saw her and you're crawling around, and those eyes, oh my gosh.
Exactly what I said. I was like, her eyes are so.
They'll pierce you. We're in a lot of trouble.
You're in a lot of trouble, Dad. Like, you're going to be.
Sure, absolutely.
I've got 2 girls of my own, and they've got bright blue eyes, and they just give you that look, and it's over.
Oh yeah, it's done. So Mel's wrapped around her finger already. So
You think you're tough until you have girls, and then you're like, you turn it. Like, I tell people, I became the biggest crybaby once I had kids. Like, I was everything. Toy Story 4, I was like bawling at the end of it.
I haven't watched it, so
You'll probably start crying.
I'll make sure I have tissues. So.
Be ready, just hide it. You got to do it now when the allergies, do it in the springtime whenever you can blame it on the allergy.
Exactly.
Or in the winter when I got a cold, guys. That's all it is. Awesome, guys. Well, hey, I appreciate you guys stopping in. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, we got some good things coming. There's going to be
We
some
do.
big, I mean, a lot of events coming up. Food Truck Thursdays coming up last Thursday of every month, right?
Yeah, well, I put it out there. I think it's the third Thursday of every month.
Third Thursday.
But
Okay, we're doing
it's
third
pretty
Thursday.
much where it falls, but I mean, make
Still
sure
works.
that you
Make sure you look.
make sure that you look. But we also have a Saturday event coming up too, and I think in the month of June we actually have 2 events
I did see that.
scheduled. So yeah, we've got a lot going on, and then of course, then we'll roll into the fall with the
Yes.
or the fall celebrations.
Fall celebrations,
stuff,
the good old-
and
I mean,
Dickens on the Boulevard.
Dickens on the Boulevard is always a classic. We
Yeah.
always love coming out to that and watching everybody, dressed
Yeah.
up and everybody in the windows and things like that. They put a lot of work and effort into it.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
well
we have
worth
a
it.
great committee that does that, and they really put in a lot of work to make that absolutely an amazing event. So
If you've never come out to you're in November, you got to get out here and just see it. It's so much fun.
it's a blast. It really is. It's like stepping back in time.
It gets you like in the Christmas mood too. Everybody's like, well, it's not Christmas time, but it's literally right around the corner and it gets you into the mood. I mean, like I've seen Santa. My kids have had pictures with Santa on that, things like that. Like
Yeah.
it gets you ready to go and like I'm ready to put the
Ready
Christmas
to
tree
shop,
right now.
Ready to
Oh, yeah.
do it. Yeah, it's so fun.
And then usually I do. I've always been like, you can't do anything until after Thanksgiving. Christmas music thing. Now I'm getting older.
Are you
It's like,
Scrooge? Are you the Christmas?
no, I love Christmas is my favorite.
Grinch?
Well, as I'm getting older, I'm getting more Grinchy. I'm like, but it's like, how am I supposed to afford that? I want this, I want that. And you're like, oh my gosh.
They want everything.
Yeah, they want everything, but it's still, it's my favorite time of the year. I love the cold. I'd rather be cold than hot, to be honest. And I know I'm kind of in the wrong state for that, but hey, we make it work because we do get our cold, so we'll do that. But yeah, it gets you in the mood, and I think at the beginning of November we hung up Christmas lights outside.
That's awesome.
I don't know.
My Christmas lights might still be up.
That's the best way to do it. Then you don't have to worry about doing it next year.
So I think I might have a dried out wreath on the front door. I'm not sure. So
That's what we always
All year
go.
round.
Christmas all year round. You can't beat it, guys. But there's a lot of good stuff coming up. Like you said, we got some Saturday events coming up in June, right?
Yes, I wish I could share more with everybody. Like, we just put out our plan, and we're still working on some of the details, so I can't share it now, but we definitely
I
will
did
be
see
sharing
something
soon.
posted about one of the Saturday events in June.
What was it?
One of the Saturday events in June. I saw something on Facebook.
Yes. All of the events, we've got all the event dates out.
But
They're
the
posted.
other secret stuff
There's
that's coming
other,
out.
Yeah, other.
Ooh, see, we'll have to really get with you guys then and be
Grace
like,
and
let's talk about it.
yeah, I have a short-term memory, so I can't really tell you what they are because maybe I don't remember. So that's
Good excuse.
yeah,
Good excuse.
way.
Yeah.
So
I like that. I'm going to try that one too.
But we definitely just want people to come down to these events and support local shops. And,
Yeah, I mean,
you know,
come. I mean, walk
check out our
around.
community.
There's so many great things in these stores. In all of them.
Yeah.
Some of them I could get lost in them for just that one store for hours.
You're stepping back in time in some of them.
We were out here on the Taste of Claremore,
Yeah.
and we were buying like old Tupperware things and stuff like that my grandparents had. And we're like, oh my gosh, I haven't seen that in years. And I'm like, yeah, I'll spend $15 on a cup.
Yeah.
But there's so much stuff that kind of brings back that memory. And then there's all the
Nostalgia.
boutiques and all the clothes, and there's just so much around here that you don't get bored.
You can definitely spend a day in our downtown. I mean, easily come down like with your family and spend a day. And now that school's out,
Especially, yeah.
why not bring the kids
we've got a
out?
couple of great restaurants that are down here as well,
Yes.
with like Oklahoma Pizza Co., Main Street Tavern, just one
Yeah.
block over.
Gibby's.
C's, which I ate lunch at today. It's
Boomerang.
always fantastic. Dots and Boomerang.
Yeah, classic Dots. You can't forget Dots.
Not a bad place on Main Street, and you've got Cabin Boys down there to where you can go down and have an adult beverage, but you can also take your family and hang out. They've got awesome board games. It's a great environment. It's a lot of fun just to come hang out down here.
So, you get out, walk around, and say, I need to have some lunch. You don't even have to leave. You find your parking spot, sit there, and just have some fun with the family. There's something for everybody to look at.
Yeah, my girls love to come out down here.
Oh, yeah, my kids love it.
The kids love it. It's just a really time to just it's a great place to make memories.
I'm excited for what's coming up. I think there's going to be some good things. I think we're finally to a position. We've got the people that are really like working on fire, ready to light it up and do what needs to be done. And let's start getting it going.
100%. I mean, everyone's plugged in now, and I would say that there's an opportunity, with all the new committees that we have, and maybe not new committees, but revamped committees. I mean, we've got people that if they want to get involved, they can come down, talk to the folks at Main Street. We'll have a new executive director in the next few weeks, I'm sure, and they can get plugged in with them, get on those committees, and help keep those new vibes going as well.
Get out here and volunteer.
We just need people down here that are excited about Claremore, and they want to be involved. They want to see the great things like Boots on the Boulevard we've got going continue throughout the year.
Yeah, and to make them bigger.
Exactly.
We have these. We're putting on these events, and they're fun and they're awesome, but they could be so much bigger if we had more people from the community and involved, a bigger turnout, all of those things. It's like the more support we have, the bigger we can have it, and so I think it's really important that we all kind of, working together.
That's the name of the game. You can't succeed if you're trying to, not everybody can do everything by themselves. It takes a village. And I know what we have here in Claremore is, there's par none to any. Nobody compares. I've been in other places, been around. It doesn't compare to here. We've got some of the best people in the world, not just the country, the world.
I agree. I completely agree.
Yeah,
all the traveling I've done, when people ask me where's your favorite place you've traveled, and I'm like, home is it.
Yeah, you can't beat it.
That's why we're here.
I lived 15 minutes outside of Yellowstone National Park, and everybody's like, it's great. Don't get me wrong. I love it, but I came back.
Yeah.
It's different. I mean, they're nice up there, and but it's not like it is here.
Yeah.
So definitely, and if you're one of those people that are all upset and blah, 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 get out here, volunteer, and have some fun, because I guarantee
be a part of the solution, not the problem.
you'll change your mind real fast and see how fun it is and what's going on. You kind of get behind the picture, see what's on the backside of it, not just what's on the front. Understand what's actually going on and what goes into it, because it's not easy. This is a lot of work.
It is a lot of work.
Yeah, the number of hours that the board has put in, we've been without an executive director for a little bit, but things haven't stopped because of that. The board's super involved, everybody that's on it right now, and so it takes so much work on the backside to make something like this happen, or Dickens on the Boulevard. There's not really a comprehension by most people that come to these events. They show up and it's happening, but these are months in advance that people are doing things, and so even with a new executive director, it takes the board, it takes the committees, it takes the merchants here on Main Street, all working in the same direction to make it a successful event like we've got tonight.
Yeah, and like you said, we have that perfect combination right now with a very plugged-in board that's ready to make changes, that's ready to, create some amazing things. And we have the merchants on the street backing us. And I think that is huge right now, because we are cohesively working together to make, our Main Street, our downtown Claremore epic. And I am just so excited to see what all is going to happen and to bring that down to the community.
Yeah, and we talk about the board and executive directors, committees, merchants, and everything else, but I think it's probably also important to say, we've got great partners with the city of Claremore and the Claremore Economic Development. They're very important to the success that we have here, because without their partnership, this wouldn't happen. We wouldn't have any kind of opportunities that we do. So we really appreciate Maggie Froman Knight, John Fury, those folks, and their teams that come help us, because
and all of our community volunteers that come out to our committees.
Absolutely. And the city workers that have to come, put up Christmas lights and things. We could, it wouldn't be as cool as it is if it wasn't for those partnerships.
100%.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like, and you're talking, the city and things I feel like we have a council now that is they want to make Claremore better. They want to lift it up and keep it going, instead of just keeping it where, the spot of stagnant and the good old boy system, things like that. Where actually they're looking at the future and not what's for me right now. They're, it may not see, I talked to Debbie a little bit, and we were kind of talking about, she's like, it may be 20 years from now that these things actually start to come into play, but we can start that right now, so that when my grandkids are there, it's going to be better.
Yeah, and I think it's a hard job, like whether you're like sitting on the Main Street board or the city board, because it's like you're making decisions that are going to impact Claremore, and it's like, how do I make the right decision to keep what we love about our town and what we love about our community, but still have growth and still see change. So I think that can be kind of scary.
I keep on saying I really believe that our tourism is going to just blow up here soon. And I mean, we've got a huge amusement park literally going 45 minutes away from us. People are going to be flying into Tulsa. They're going to be coming through, and a lot of them are going to want to drive down Route 66 just to drive down Route 66. And unlike some areas around here, our main street literally touches Route 66. So there's going to be people coming through here. There's going to be people staying in our hotels here because it's cheaper to stay a little bit further away than it is right on the, right there and things like that. And they're going to want to explore. They're going to want to go to these restaurants. They're not going to want to go to McDonald's. They're going to want to see, I want what the local restaurants are. I want the local stuff because I want to see what that is. And that's what happens. And I really believe that in 2026, when this thing opens up, we're going to be having a flood of new people coming through here and seeing the greatness that we have here and the tax dollars it's going to bring in. And that's how it's all going to benefit things. And getting prepared for what you guys are doing now, getting ready for it instead of waiting for it to happen. Because if we wait for it to happen, we're not going to be ready and we're going to miss a lot.
Yeah.
And being ready for it now, before we get to that situation, before we're flooded with those people, start seeing those things. Get ready and start revamping things, start showing like the greatness of it and putting these events on, things like that, because people are going to be coming through and they're going to be like, I'm going to go to that event, and there's going to be people from different states, different places around, probably even different countries staying around here, and they're going to be these events, if they keep growing, it's going to get bigger and bigger.
Yeah, and I think Claremore as a whole, when you look at, from down to our board members all the way up to the city council, I think Claremore as a whole has got great long-range vision of what that looks like, but then also still knows like, hey, we got a lot of history here in Claremore, and we want to maintain that as well, but also be able to support the things that are going to happen, like in 2026 with the centennial for Route 66, and even beyond. I mean, the conversations that go on in meetings about, the things that are going to be happening here are just, you wouldn't expect them to be thinking that far out, and yet they are, but they want to keep the small town feel of Claremore. Claremore's growing, Rogers County's growing, just to hear projections at council meetings about like what's getting ready to happen, within 20 miles of here is mind-blowing to someone who grew up here in Claremore and has seen the growth it's already had, and then to see what's coming is great, and it's exciting, and just to get to be a part of that, being on the Main Street board and living in Claremore is fantastic.
Even if you're not on a board or anything, like, you are a part of it. You are Claremore. You live here. You are a resident of Claremore. You have to show it. Like, prove that, what we've been saying about how amazing everybody is.
Yeah.
When we get these people coming through there,
all of us.
Yeah, we've got to keep it going, because if they have to stop in a Walmart and people are just mean the whole time, just random people, they're not gonna want to. Like, I'm not saying in Claremore they were just a bunch of jerks. Everybody keeps on coming here asking for restrooms.
Same thing happens to
It's down the road.
At the boutique, everybody.
Out of order. There's some porta potties over there. Go on for it. I mean, you're at an event. You kind of have to go to a porta potty. Like, it's just
Public restrooms down at the east end or west end. Yeah.
Yeah. So you got some. Yeah, right there. So if you don't want to go, just go in there. You got it.
Yeah, just right down there. So
just keep your legs crossed and kind of do your little quick waddle down the road.
We got great sponsors for stuff like that. So
Oh my gosh,
You got it.
JT
Yeah.
Septic does a fantastic job.
They
So,
do.
They do.
Look at
I
you.
know.
Dropping
Little
their
plug
name.
for JT
A little
Septic.
plug-in. We love them.
Always doing the plugs. That's all. That's what it's all about.
Yes.
Awesome, guys. Well, I appreciate you guys stopping and talking to me. I know you guys are super busy because you got all this going on, but I'm excited about what's coming. You guys have gotten even more excited because, I don't know what it is. I'm not gonna lie, I don't. I still sat out here and I'm like, I wonder what it is, but you guys got me even more excited, and I'm sure you're going to get some more people excited once they listen to this and go, oh yeah. It is exciting because,
exciting.
you know, keeping the old school and keeping that feeling of a hometown, but also we do have to grow. It has to modernize a little bit.
And that really is what our focus is with our Main Street board right now, is that we know that, like, I mean, a few weeks ago, we asked everybody in the room, you know, like, put on a sticky note what you love about our downtown, and like, it was so amazing. But every single person, I feel like, put the hometown feel.
Yeah, small town,
like,
hometown
small
feel.
town,
Every one of
hometown
us.
feel. Like, that's what's important to our community, and we see that, and we love it. You know, we love that people want to go where someone knows your name, you know? Like,
yeah. Cheers. I got it right there. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. I mean, in reality, that's what you want.
to feel that, and that
You feel comfortable.
the safeness, and you know, and that, and it takes all of us, you know, like you said earlier, like, it takes a whole community to be good, to have a good community. And I think that we're really focused on, you know, looking at what makes Claremore great and how to make it better. So.
Well, once the stuff starts to come out and you guys can announce things and talk about it, love to have you back on so we can kind of hear a little bit.
We'll do
100%.
it.
I'll write it down so I don't forget.
There we go. That's good. You're staying on it. You're like, yeah, you say I still forgot. But you did remember that you forget.
Yeah, that's what my wife's for. So.
That's 100% the truth, not going to lie.
Absolutely.
I always tell people, I'm like, so like, how can you do this day? I'm like, I got to check with my wife because either she told me and I didn't remember, or it's not in my calendar.
She's the reason I'm here tonight. She's like, don't forget, we have to be down there. So
You were ready to go home and go to bed.
I mean, you know, it's going to be a great weekend. So I got to get all recharged, ready for Memorial Weekend.
Got the rodeo starting out tomorrow.
I mean, it says Boots on the Boulevard, so
Kind of goes into it, yeah.
walking around.
Yeah.
So that all starts tomorrow.
78th.
And next-
78th.
Crazy.
That is wild. That is really wild.
I was reading about it, 1946.
Wow.
Yep.
Insane.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
And,
And they've gotten so many awards.
yeah,
and, like,
six
huge, like,
times, and then 2 nominations the past 2 years for medium because, I mean, they've
like,
grown
they
from
can't-
small.
Yeah, we're too big to be the small town rodeo anymore.
And that's not just like Oklahoma. That's a country
Yeah.
that we're right up there. So I'm telling you, like, it's this place. I don't even know how, I keep on saying it, and there's like no other way to say it. Like, we are, like, there's nothing like this place.
No.
And I mean, hopefully a lot of people will start knowing who Will Rogers is again, because you go everywhere else and they talk about Will Rogers, they're like, who's that? And I'm like, he was like one of the most famous guys.
Everywhere I go, and I tell people, like, I'm from Claremore, Oklahoma, they're like, isn't that where Will Rogers is from?
Really?
I'm like, you know Will Rogers? Yeah.
No, every
get the
time I
total
talk,
opposite.
every time I go, I'm like, I talk about Will Rogers, and they're like, who's that? And I'm like, he was literally like the most famous guy in the early 1900s. Like, seriously.
I feel like everybody knows him, because I'm always shocked whenever I go other places, and I'm like, what?
The dude like did some, he was
amazing.
he amazing man.
Human. Just an
Human, yes. He would just, the knowledge he had, he was funny. He did, he just,
Yeah.
like, he would have,
Love people. I mean, just
Talented.
the epitome of Claremore. I mean,
Yeah.
that's what
I love
Claremore
it.
is.
So
So
that's why I chose the name that I did. I'm like, we have to
my
involve him.
favorite quote.
It is. I've never met a man I didn't like. That's, it's only a part of the quote, but it's something that it's growing up around here. We all know that. Like, I think we're born with it in our brains.
yeah.
And it's so true, because if you can't look at someone like human to human and see that there is something in that human that you could appreciate or respect or like, in some, level, then that's,
You're doing it wrong.
yeah, you're
You're doing life wrong. I'm sorry.
definitely.
Yeah, so awesome, guys. Well, I appreciate you guys, and I won't keep you here too much longer because baby's ready to
get
go.
to work.
She's ready to go. Wife's ready to go. You got some work to do too. You got to go interview some people. Go talk to everybody and see what they love about Main Street. Because
That's the question of the night.
talk about. We got to be positive.
Yeah.
The more positive I don't know if people really believe in manifesting things like that. If you do or you don't, but if we put all that ugly out there, that's what's going to be. It's going to be ugly. If we start to remind ourselves how much, if you go to work and you're like, oh, I don't like my job, you're going to not like your job eventually. But if you start talking about, well, I like the people I work with, I do this, I get to do this, you start to go, okay, my job's not that bad. And if you start to do that, especially with Claremore too, I think if you start to talk about what I like about it. Why am I here? If you're not here, you can leave. Anybody, we can.
Yeah.
I mean, we can leave. It's not like we're held hostage here. So we stay here for a reason. And you got to remember those things. Start talking about those positive things. What do we love about it? Why are you here? What makes you want to stay here? And then you're going to really start to see the things that you've forgotten that you do appreciate about what we have here. So, yeah, go remind everyone. Get involved.
So.
Be a part of the solution. Don't just sit there. I mean, because like I said, you'll get out here. You're going to realize it's a lot of fun. You're going to meet a lot of new people. You're going to, I've just doing this podcast, I've met some great people, and I think I've honestly gotten more out of this than everybody else has, because it's just, I absorb everything. It's so much fun. It gives, like, I'll be like, worked all day today. I'm like, oh gosh, I gotta go set up and do that. And I get out here and here I am. I'm like, oh yeah, let's do this. I'm all jacked up again, you know? It's just that energy that you get. So. Yeah. Awesome. Well, I appreciate you guys sitting down, and we'll talk to you soon.
And everything that you're doing and bringing out all the good vibes. And
that's what I want to do. We don't need no negativity around here.
Say goodbye to negativity.
Get out of here, negativity.
We don't need that. We don't need it downtown.
No. Guys, so come volunteer, come hang out. If anything, just come to the events.
Yes, 100%.
Just come.
Show up and enjoy it and have fun. You know, I think it's really easy, like you said earlier, to throw out negativity, but when you didn't even show up, it's kind of like,
You know, if we don't show up, food trucks aren't going to want to come spend their time out here and do these things, because they won't make any money if we're like, well, I don't even want to go out there. Come and show, because you want it to get bigger, you want to see more, you quit complaining and come show up and do it. That's how we're going to get things to grow.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Come spend your money, come spend your time. You don't even have to spend money. Just walk around and look.
Yeah, there's a lot of free stuff to do, actually.
Yeah, if you're like, I can't afford it. You can.
Dunk a sheriff for free.
Dunk a sheriff. I mean, everybody wants to dunk a sheriff.
God deserves it.
Kind of deserves it. That ticket that they gave me, you know. Awesome. Well, guys, thank you so much.
Thank you for having
guys,
us.
have fun with the rest of the night. I'm still drooling right now, smelling this food. I got that barbecue right there. I'm going to have to get some food here before too long. Awesome. Thanks, guys. So there we go. Got a little intel. We got lots of great events coming up, and there's going to be, there's some stuff that's coming up that we don't even know about yet. So, I mean, guys, pay attention, follow along, follow the Facebooks, follow all that. Like, there's big things coming. You're not going to want to miss it, I promise. And I'm telling you guys, I am just dying in here with this food out here. And there are so many people out there. I have been turned around this whole time, and I didn't even realize. I'm going to stand up and look. There's so many people out there right now. Tons of people. And oh my goodness. I see Mr. Steve Jones. What's up, Bubba? Come here. Come here. You come here. What are you doing?
We in on this.
We're just talking. We're just doing a podcast.
Right, just podcast. How's it going, everyone? Who are we talking to, Claremore?
Yeah, we're just talking to everybody.
So welcome, locals. We're out here tonight at the Boots on the Boulevard. I'm doing sound kind of support for Emily Hollingshed and her band. They're down.
When's she starting? She started?
Started. You're already missing it.
Well, I'm kind of in here
right now.
Oh, see? Well, she's going to play again, right?
She's getting ready to play again. You got a few minutes to get back down here and see her. She's crushing it on the other end of Main Street, as she always does with her band this time. So
I'm thinking I have to take a break because I'm starving. I keep smelling all this food.
This would be a great time. I'm getting ready to find some food myself. But yeah, go
I'm
check out Emily for a minute, and if anybody else is in the area, come on down here.
And guys, we talked about a little bit with Julie on here, but Steve actually wrote the music for the podcast.
Oh, I did write the music for it. I did. I forgot about all the stuff I do. I'm a busy man.
I know, busy man. The Bison. You guys have been nonstop lately.
We are staying busy. We played in Arkansas over the weekend. We're going to Texas next week. I'm playing a couple gigs this weekend. You can catch me.
Solo stuff.
We got solo stuff tomorrow at the Elks Lodge, so Elks Lodge stuff. But Saturday night I'll be out with Wyatt Justice at the Stumbling Monkey. Saturday night, 8
Heck yeah.
11, I believe.
I mean, if he played a little song on the podcast on the very first episode. Can you believe that was 13 episodes ago?
13 episodes. That's my favorite. A lucky number.
Lucky number.
Right? Like, there we go. So that's perfect.
This is the 13th episode that we're doing, and I'm like, it seems like it wasn't that long ago, but I mean, it was a few months ago.
Yeah, it's been several. It's cold.
Yeah. It was February, I think.
There you go. Well, heck yeah, man. I like what you're doing. You're doing a good job, so keep it up.
Hey, we love what you're doing. Freaking Bison's killing it.
Well, it takes a town to do all this stuff. It takes a village.
Takes a village, as they say. Definitely, it takes more than one person to do this.
Yourself. Well, I'm happy to be supporting Emily tonight, and it's all of us. I'm proud of my friends doing the stuff they're doing, so it's great.
Yeah, you ready for?
Well, come on out, decide, and let's go check her out.
And your buddy's singing the national anthem at the
And tomorrow, the
saw
rodeo
it.
tomorrow night.
rodeo tomorrow night. He's gonna be up there, so.
And he's singing it down in Texas for something, some sort of softball, something. I'm not really sure the story on that, but he's got a lot going on too. So
You guys are just tearing it up. I mean, local celebrities. I know local celebrities. I mean, you guys are local celebrities.
we're pretty close. I'll take it.
If I say the Bison, I don't have to explain it. They know.
That's awesome. We love being known by the local community, and what a good community to be part of.
Yeah. I mean, can't get any better than this.
Right on. Well, heck yeah, man. Well, thanks for having me on for a minute.
Yeah, dude.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for stopping by. I'll come down there and see you here today. Yeah. Guys, it is amazing. We're having a lot of fun. There's a lot of good stuff going on out here. There's lines. People, you're missing out. There's people they got food. They're eating food, getting more food. I'm looking out the window. You can't see me. I've stepped off the camera. But I'm telling you here, I'm going to show you here what's going on. My clumsiness, I stepped on my headset, but I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna give you a little view. Look out the window. Look at all these people. I don't usually do this because I'm very picky about how things look and sound, but we're just doing this. So I mean, look at all this stuff out here. There's tons of stuff going on, guys. You don't want to miss this. If you haven't got out here yet, come on out, visit, hang out, say hi. There's a lot of good stuff going. So. Well, we're going to take a pause here, see if we can I'm going to go stand outside, see if we can't talk to a few people there, and kind of move on from there. So stay on. We'll get you.
I was going to change my shirt to something rodeo-ish, but I said I'm too hot.
Too hot? Yeah.
It's too hot.
No. All right, guys. We took a little break. Got some fresh air outside. It's cooling down out there. It's feeling pretty good. And I've got a good friend of mine. Shoot, we've known each other for... I don't know how many
12 years, yeah.
12 years
Since I've been here, yeah.
Since you started Vintage Charm.
Yep.
I came in there and bugged you when I worked at the bank.
Yep, and I got a checking account.
Yeah.
Yep, and then someone made a mistake and you fixed it. Yep.
Yeah, and then we've been
We've always
buddies
been
ever
really good
since.
friends, Yep.
Sadly, you're closing the store,
I am.
but it's time to kind of hang it up a little bit. You're not going to be completely done though, right?
It's not sad for me. I mean, 3 months ago, I was really sad when I posted about it and I wasn't ready for it. But as times changed, I've got remarried. The t-shirt business is doing really well, which we'll be keeping. And I just want more time to be creative. And it's hard to be creative when you're doing taxes and ordering clothes and waiting on people and just all the things that happen during the day, And so I just decided that it's time for me to be me, spend time with my kids. Abby's going to graduate in 2 years, and I want to be able to spend the next 2 years with her. And like I said, I'm newly married again, so I'm really happy. And
You're in that newlywed stage again.
Yeah, everything's all happy and good.
Yeah, you're like, you gotta have some fun while you enjoy it. Yeah.
It's fun. It is fun. But we are moving into an office space behind the store, which normally you can get through the store, but since there'll be somebody else in there, which is going to be great, I'm not allowed to say, she probably won't have that door open. And so if you just walk down Cherokee, down our sidewalk against the windows, there are 2 benches and there's a door there, but you'll be able to see the window because the first window is me and all my stuff is in the window. So
That big new window.
yeah. And so we'll be open Tuesday through Friday, 10 to 4, and Saturdays 10 to 2. If we need to be there longer, we will be, or if somebody needs to come when we're not there and we need appointments, because, I mean, we live close, 5 miles, so I'm excited.
It's an exciting new little step, Don't have to worry about all the headache you said people don't realize what goes into all of that.
And the stress of one day might be a $500 day and the next day might be $65. And I mean, I've been doing that for 12 years and I've always been creative and being able to think outside the box, but it gets to the point where I just don't want to have to keep recreating myself. I just want to be creative and be able to make hats and design shirts and do those kind of things without all that other stress.
Yeah, that big headache of the overhead head things of what, like, that's what really comes into play when that's what makes a business hard. It's fun, you get to meet people, you get to interact, you get to be your own boss, but it is very tiresome.
It is very tiresome. Well, and and I've met so many good people, obviously yourself, Susan here at 320. I mean, there are so many people that I'm going to miss, but at the same time, I'm still going to have a booth also, which I forgot to say, down at the Happy Dashery, which is a new store here. It's a booth mall that's in the haberdashery, and they're great people, a great family. I have a big booth there. My t-shirts will be in there and some odds and end things, stuff like that. And so that keeps me kind of still, present here, and that's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, not completely just disappearing. It's not.
I would have withdrawals. I mean, my routine for 12 years has been to come here, unlock my door every morning at 8:30, go do everything that I have to do, unlock the door at 10, and just be there for people. And that's really is the hard part. There's so many great people in our community that I'm thankful for, that I've made friendships with, and I will miss that. Yeah. So having the office in the back, I'm hoping people will still come visit me.
Yeah, I mean, it's right around the corner, literally right around the corner.
That is why I don't get anything done, because
people
and we talk all day. Yeah.
I think my wife knows, like, if I say I'm going to go talk to Sheila, it's going to be like
an hour.
Yeah, at least an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then I'll be real quick, and she's like, no, you're not.
Yeah, and you saved me from the scorpion and all those good things. It's still alive.
No, I think it died in the winter, but it lived quite a while.
That's crazy.
We ended up just keeping it. We got it home, and the kids were like, can we keep it? And I'm like, yeah, why not?
I think you even saved me from a snake at my house, didn't you?
Yep, snake at the house. A few times. I mean, I was in pest control, and so, you've actually seen me do a lot of different things.
I have. And you've seen me do a lot of different things. I've been all over downtown.
You have. You've been all, you were, right across the street.
Under the Masonic Lodge, and then I moved down to where Hillary's used to be, where the bar is now, and I was there for a year, and they sold the building, and so then I was out of place for 2.5 years, and I was in Cozy Cottage with Kathy, and then Jennifer, my best friend, had the farmhouse. And so when Jennifer decided to sell the building, where I'm at now came up available, and Melissa Barnes had the art nest in there, and she came in and she's like, hey, I'm going to move. You got to come get this place. And so that's how I ended up there, and I've been there 5 years. So it's been a while.
You've done a lot down here. You've been around.
Yeah, you're going to make me cry.
Oh, you've done, it's going to be weird not having Vintique Charm down here, but, like the big sign right out front, people seeing it right on the corner. We saw it's part of. It's been, like I said, 12 years of it. And
I always want to make a shirt that says I'm the OG, one of the originals.
The OG, yes, you need to.
Well, there's not that many of us left. When Carrie left, that was hard for me because she posted first that she was leaving, and I was already thinking about it, and I was like, oh my God, what's that going to do to downtown if two, major people that have been here for so long leave? And so I was hesitant to leave, and then everybody was like, no, don't leave, please don't leave. And so I decided to stay, and I thought, I'll give it a couple more months. But, it's not that I'm not happy. Mm-hmm. I just know that it's time for me to move on. So I'm good with it.
That's part of life. You just kind of go through.
I want to be able to take off and not worry that somebody's going to be upset if I take 3 days off. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I'm looking forward to going to Italy and buying an RV and, all kinds of goodies.
Heck yeah. Shoot, that sounds pretty good to me. I think, again, you're not going too far. You're still going to be you're still going to be around. You're still going to be downtown, just kind of in a different location, doing a little bit, not having the scale that you were doing, but you're still going to be, whenever all that did happen, when you said, like 3 months ago, that you were going to shut down, the shirt business side of it really kind of did pick up even more than it already was.
Well, and we've always offered wholesale, so like business shirts or commercial shirts. We do school stuff, we do VBS, stuff for weddings. The possibilities with t-shirts are endless, and that's the good thing about it. If you have a friend that you have absolutely no idea what to buy for them, I've done shirts that say Happy 40licious. All kinds of stuff, because we're girls and that's kind of stuff we like, but there's not anything that we can't put on a t-shirt. So it fits every single occasion. We've done everybody in town. We've done.
I did my business.
Ethos Yoga. I've done yours. We've done Freckled Finch, which we just delivered today. I've done stuff for Kathy. I've done stuff for Presley J. I mean, there's people that aren't even downtown that we do. We do a lot for the Indian Hospital. We've done a lot for the Claremore Hospital with their nurses. I mean, it just goes on and on and on.
So, you still get to continue to do those things and not have to worry about, like, so the other stuff into it, and really get to be the creative part what made you fall in love with the idea of doing this and being your own boss. And, you used to go to a lot of,
I used to do road shows.
Yeah, road shows.
But I'm too old for that now.
That's a lot of work. Set up, break down, set up, break down.
We had to have walls, but I learned quickly to put everything on wheels,
Yes.
Put everything on wheels, you're all right. But, we were in Arkansas a couple times where it was like 110. And we're loading and unloading, and it's miserable. And, I love to work hard, but that takes a toll after a while.
Yeah, it'll wear you out.
Yeah, it takes a toll for sure.
Well, I'm excited for you, for the next step. I'm excited, for the new marriage, the newlywed stage. Like, I'm super happy for you. I think, you're going to get to travel and do those things that, you've worked so hard and you've earned. I really do.
For a reason. My husband was my husband 26 years ago, and we were married for 4 years. And, we were just young, dumb, just
Happens.
didn't stay together and fight to be together. And so I hadn't seen him for 30 years, and we ran into each other and fell back in love. And, I mean, here we are. So
There you go. Hey, it's like kids again, right?
yes, absolutely.
Makes you feel like that little teenager again and stuff, It's, like me and my wife, we dated when we were younger, went our separate ways and ran into each other, and now we're married with 3 kids, and it's the way it goes.
Kovic, if he was still
Right.
right?
Jerry, some kind of weird thing. So
Jerry Springer, yeah.
we had those. We don't have those kind of shows like we used to growing up.
No, I
We
mean,
don't have the good stuff. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of fun. It makes you not feel so bad about your own life.
your own life, yes, yeah. But I don't think I could go on TV. Like, this is stressful enough.
Too much for you.
Yeah.
It's not even live. Where does it go?
Everybody that knows me down here, they wanted me to speak one time at one of the leading ladies things, and they had Carrie and a bunch of us that had been down here a while, and I was like, I absolutely cannot do it. And I thought I had myself talked into doing it, and then I started panicking. Oh my God, 70 people in a room, I just can't do it. And I told her, I said, I'm sorry, I just can't do it.
What's a big difference if it's talking in front of 70 people and then a camera with, a friend? There's a big difference in that, because I would get nervous with that.
You or a group of people from my store, I could teach people how to paint, which is I used to do. I mean, I had 50 people in a class before, but that's my element, and I know what I'm talking about, and I'm confident in it. But to stand up there and have to write a speech, that's just not.
Yeah, no.
Politician either, no.
No.
But I love Claremore. I love downtown. I love the changes. I've been here so long. There were only 15 businesses down here total. I mean, lawyers, everything, when I started.
Yeah, it used to be ghost town down here.
Yeah, absolutely. And so now it's amazing, and I hope that it keeps continuing to grow and that we get a good, director for downtown. And
yeah, I think there's I think it's going to be a challenge keeping the old school feel, because we do want that hometown feel, but we also. Yeah,
Did you tell me that earlier? Or
Yeah.
did I dream that?
No, I did.
He would be great. So if you watch this, you better pick Phil.
We'll see what happens. Whatever. Regardless, I applied to be on the board as well, so that we can. If I just want to be a part of what's going on. I want to help out. I think that we've got some good things coming. There's some big events. We've got. A lot of stuff. The car, yes.
Amazing. I can't wait to make T-shirts for old cars. I'm a big old classic muscle car.
Give me the old car.
Oh yeah. I want a '67 Camaro.
Oh, that'd be. I'm an old car person too. I don't need all the electronics and roll down the windows and just go.
Just the solid bodies,
Yeah.
Fiberglass crap.
You can't. It's harder to break.
Yes, it's harder to break.
You put a few dents in it, but that just gives it character.
We pound it out. Yeah.
This makes it good. Yeah. No, yeah.
Those are my favorite, actually.
It's a big thing having this come to Claremore from.
Absolutely,
It was getting moved here. It's going to. We're going to have a lot of people coming in, and again, I believe the things that are happening, the tourism is going to blow up around here, and we're just going to see a huge influx in people enjoying what we have here.
Yes,
And
I agree.
I'm excited for what's going to happen, but at the same time, we really do need to keep that hometown feel a little bit
Yes.
while moving forward. We don't want to make it in my opinion, and I think a lot of people too, they don't want it to be that too modern, to commercialize things like that. We still need the type of the stores. I mean,
The food truck tonight is booming, which is crazy. I haven't seen food truck this big since I did it. Like, not saying that it was
No,
because of me.
but
I'm
really-
just saying, I mean, people have. I mean, they still come to it, but there's weather, there's all kinds of things that keep people from coming, and this one's huge. This is as packed as I've ever
it's
seen it.
yeah. This is the most food trucks I've seen in a long time out here.
Well, they said there's 15. One time when I did it, we had 18, but I mean, that was few and far between because somebody always drops off. You know, there's always a situation, but yeah, this is a really good food truck. And this brings people together.
Yeah.
And even if you don't make a dollar, the advertisement of it and people coming in, they always come back, or they say, oh, I've never been in here before. I'm so excited. I'm going to come back, you know? So it works.
Because sometimes, you know, it's people work regular work hours and things like that, and so it's kind of hard to get in there. And these gives the opportunity for the stores to stay open a little bit later and keep enough business and, you know, foot traffic coming in to make it worth staying open and doing those things, and that people get to experience these places that they didn't get to see before because they just couldn't make it there.
One is always a good one, but because this is the first food truck that school's out, so you're not having to rush home and get everybody in bed and all that kind of good stuff. So
It's just perfect timing, yeah.
it's beautiful out.
It's a nice day. The rain we were supposed to have rain and it didn't come. I was real nervous yesterday because I was looking at it. I was like, we might not even be up here because it's supposed to be raining. So who knows? We'll see what happens.
Right. Well, one day you look at it and it's all rain all week, and then the next week it's all sunny, and then 5 minutes later it's rain again.
It's switched back and forth.
Yeah.
It's Oklahoma. You just kind of roll with
It
it.
was pretty scary at my house. Was
Yeah.
it last night that it was really bad, or was it the night before
Then
when it happened? At
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Was it-
6 o'clock?
it was maybe Tuesday night. But yeah, I mean, the sirens were going off, everything. Yeah, it was right there.
My house in Sequoia, which I was really surprised. I'd never heard them before.
We were sitting, I just got off work and we were in the house and my wife's like, oh my gosh, I'm like, it's going to miss us. It's going this way, you know. And I still believe in the Indian blessing. I'm like, we're good.
Me too. That's what I
We're
tell
good.
Everybody, and I believe that.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
So superstition, whatever you want to call it, but that's what I did. I'm like, we're all right. It's going this way. And I mean, they did say it was an EF1.
Yeah.
So it really was.
Damage, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I saw some pictures out in Verdigris and things like that there were trees and things knocked down, some carports, things like that. It happens, but again, Claremore get missed again.
Yes, well, hopefully that blessing is true, because that's what always that always makes me feel better when people say that.
I remember when Emerson was little, he was like, oh, are you scared of the storm and the tornado? I was like, Bubba, I can tell him the scientific reasons and this and that, why it doesn't happen. But you tell him, well, the Indian blessing on this, and he was he was like, okay, yeah, we're good.
It makes me feel better for sure. And I didn't know that, honestly, for all the years I've lived here. Someone told me that like 2 years ago, and I was
Really?
like, oh my gosh, so that's why it never
Yeah, that's why it never
I
happened.
believe it. Yeah, for sure.
No, it definitely, yeah. So it's a fun, and it's just a fun little story that we talk about our hometown. It's been here. It doesn't hit us through here. We get rain and stuff like that, but
Well, I lived away for 25 years.
Yeah.
So my first husband was in the military, and we had a tough choice. Where did we want to go to? We were supposed to go to Abilene, Texas, but then we ended up getting out, and I was like, I don't know. We've been traveling for so many years. Where are we going? And we had come off of a tour from Alaska for 5 years. And that was horrific. Although it's beautiful, it's very, very cold, and it's 8 months of cold.
it's a different thing.
Yeah, I don't like cold. So anyway, I told him, I said, I really want to go back to Claremore. And he's like, why? There's nothing there. And I said, because he's from a big city. I said, but there is things there. And I like the fact that my kids go to school with 90 kids in their grade, not 700, not 1,000. I want to know what's going on. I want that hometown feel. And that's how we ended up, back here in Oklahoma. Because I was just like, I don't want to be. We lived in Cleveland for 6 months again, and that's where I was born. Before we came back here, and I'm thinking inner city school. These kids have to walk to school. The crime there, all the violence that was going on, and the shootings in the schools. It scared me, and I was like, I am not sending my kids to a big city school. So that's how we ended up back here.
I mean, anything can happen anywhere, but we really don't have that fear of that kind of stuff. I thought you can go 20 minutes north and you're in Tulsa and there's all that. I mean, it's one of the most crime-ridden cities in the United States. But we're here and we really don't have to worry about it. And if something does happen, we have the police and everything. They're right on it. They're there to protect.
Proactive instead of reactive, and so I think that's what makes a difference. We're taking care of the problems before they get here, and like you said, it could happen anywhere. We don't have control of it, obviously, but I think because it is a small town, it's less likely to happen. I hope. I would never want to see that happen here.
Yeah, I mean, we've got issues like everywhere else, but it's not near what the rest of the world. I mean, even surrounding cities and towns around us, they deal with a lot worse things than we have to, and it's stayed that way for a long time. And whenever I moved away and I came back, I was like, this is home. This is where I want my kids to be raised. This is where I want them to be seen. Because I mean, we're right here. We can go anywhere. We can spread out. There's tons of stuff to see around. If you're not even just in Rogers County in Oklahoma, there's a lot to see, and we can do those things. And so, it's just. It's home. It's where you feel comfortable.
Know that the highway ended at 71st Street when I lived here before. There was nothing past that. There was nothing. The mall side was the only side there was anything, and the highway ended. I think it ended at that golf.
Yeah, stuff right there. Yeah,
the island or whatever it is. And so when I came back and the highway extended and there, into Broken Arrow and Bigsby and all these places, and everything was built up down there, I was like, it is amazing what 25 years of growth has done. It's very crazy to me.
Yeah, my dad talks about how Claremore has, and things have just, everything is just stretched out, and the cities around us have just stretched out. Like you go, where Baker Hughes is out there, that was outside of town.
Right.
That was outside of town.
Yeah, that's great.
That was not in town. That was outside of town. Blue Star was the edge of the town,
Well, when I first came back, I thought it was kind of weird because, back in the day we drug Main or whatever you call it. And, Sonic was where that check cashing place is. And of course, Payless was there. Yeah. And then there was a Get and Go or something up on the right, and then you would turn around at the triangle and come back down. I think there was a gas station on the left too. But when I first came back, there wasn't hardly anything up past that way. So it was kind of disappointing. I'm like, wait a minute, why is it ending here past Nemar? What's going on? But now it's built back up and there's a gas station again and stuff. But I did think that was kind of odd when I came back, how much different it was.
It did go down a little bit. Like a lot of the towns around here, the smaller places, they lost that traffic. We lost that. The highways got built, things like that around us, and so they weren't coming through anymore. So, it's kind of like Cars, the movie. We got off that path, and I think now we're starting to realize we actually need these kinds of things.
We need these things to come back,
and
so we can be successful, right?
And then now people show up to those things and go to those areas and stay around those areas instead of like they didn't before. Because they understood, if we want this to continue to keep doing what this is, and we need to be able to support these and go around that.
Absolutely. Well, like the whole thing going on out by Walmart and all that, the whole overhead stuff. When I was driving back and forth to Broken Arrow, they're also working on that exit too. And so that, that was kind of crazy. So I'm anxious to see that open and what it does. I have
it's
no
so
idea,
weird
where it's going to go.
It's so weird, to drive down 66, and then you have that in between there, they're in verticals. You drive underneath that overpass, and you're like, this is
So where's that going? Do you know?
I honestly know it goes.
Also?
It goes all the way back into Wausau. It connects to Highway 20. It's kind of taking us off that path there a little bit, so they don't come straight through town if they don't need to. No, you're good. Yeah, phone's ringing.
It's the Happy Dash. Stevie's calling me.
We need more shirts.
You need to go talk to her. She is
I know.
Her sons are amazing people. I just love them.
I love the store. I've been in.
My booth in there, and I'm not saying that because of that. I really do like them.
Yeah. You're like, well, I'll kind of put my store in there. Hey guys, how's it going? Good. But yeah, they all kinds of stuff in there. You've got antiques, you got food,
It's
you've got.
more of a modern booth mall, but it's still a booth mall. Oh my gosh.
Where are you at? No, you're good.
She probably has a question.
No, yeah, but that's people don't realize what we have here, and that's kind of like you said. It's kind of mixed emotions on what's going on, but at the same time, honestly, I don't think people realize the amount of work and where we are now started with you and being part of that. You really did do a lot. You were in charge of the food truck Thursday. You're doing that.
I was the merchant president, I think for 3 years, might have been 2, but I think it was 3. And during that rain, I did food truck too. Yeah. And it was successful. It could have just been the time that it was, but I don't do anything without doing 100%. So for me, if my name's attached to it, I'm making sure that it rocks,
I'm the same way.
I know that's why we get along.
yeah. I'm 110%. I'm not a 60%.
Me too, absolutely. And I started with the Booth Mall, and I started with Annie Sloan Paint and repurposing furniture, which I love. And they said, oh, it's not going to last more than 3 years. And, it's been 12 years, obviously. And I just stopped selling it like a year ago just because I don't have time to paint. And I want to give somebody else the opportunity to sell it. But, painting was a big passion for me. And it still is, and it's very therapeutic. But that's what I'm getting at. With me, I don't have time to do those things that I love. And life is about living and loving your life. And if I can't live and love my life, and I feel stressed and bogged down with the 8 million things I have to do, and how much fun is that?
Yeah, what's the point?
Yeah, so to make myself be healthy, this is a good choice for me, and I'm happy with my choice.
Yeah, sometimes you got to take a step back and say, well, I did it, but I mean,
I'm ready.
Honestly, I seriously don't think it would be what it is without what you got. I mean, like you said, there was not very many stores. It was a ghost town down here, and you and some of the other business owners really did step up and rejuvenate down here, and look where we're at. Look what's going on. Look at the amount of people that are out there enjoying this.
Out there, yeah. When I started, it was me, and then Carrie came in after me. Hillary was already here by a couple months. I think Cranberry Merchant had a different name, or it was a different owner at the time, because it wasn't Chelsea and them yet. But it was quick after that. And then Sailors was Emeralds. I mean, it was still Hudson Medcalf. It was still the one in the middle where the Axe place is. Now I can't remember what the name of that one was. But yeah, I mean, literally, that's all there was.
Yeah.
There wasn't a whole lot else. Well, Dots has been here 50
Well, yeah,
years.
Dots has been around forever.
And Boomerang, I believe, was here when I started. But
Yeah, Boomerang's been here quite a while itself.
and like 320, this was a dance studio, and then he had a CPA office upstairs.
Yeah, so it was a music venue before that. Whenever we had whenever we had the music venue here, and there was a few stores, and that was about it. So really, the parking, things like that, wasn't bad because we had plenty of room.
Right. Well, parking's always kind of
Well, it is.
I feel like, because a lot of times we had trouble with certain businesses parking out front that have their own parking lots. I'm not going to mention any names, but once that got under control, then things were okay. But yeah, in the beginning, I don't really feel like it was a huge problem like it is now. But
we have more people coming down here now, which is not a bad thing either.
that's what we want. And it's just frustrating because people will say, I drove around the block 3 times on Saturday and I couldn't get out, I couldn't park, so I didn't come see you. And I'm like, it's okay, They come back.
You'll come back. Yeah, you'll come back downtown. Yeah.
Yes.
Just keep that.
I mean, it's just is what it is.
And really, there's not a whole lot more you can do with the spots because there's limited space. We have buildings there. We can't just change it.
There's no place. Now I heard that somebody was interested in buying the Progress and might put a parking garage in there, but I don't know if that's just speculation on somebody's part. But that would be awesome. But of course, we don't want to run out the Progress.
So we don't want the Progress run out.
If the Progress decides to leave one day, that is an option for somebody. But then somebody could buy it and turn it into something. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
You just never know.
Yeah, it'd be it'd be weird to see a parking garage over here. But at the same time, you're like, it could be useful.
Right.
But there's a lot of stuff coming, I think, and hopefully for the good.
Yes.
That's really what matters. It's whoever it is, whatever's going on. As long as it's bettering what we've got here, I have no complaints. Like change is good.
That's what's wrong. People don't understand that change is good. They're afraid of change because of how it may affect them. But at the same time, we have to keep up with the times and we have to change because if we don't, we get left behind. Mm-hmm. And then bigger companies and stuff don't want to come here because we're still behind the times. And I don't want to lose the small town. I love the small town atmosphere. I don't want Claremore to be Tulsa. That's not what I'm saying at all. But we do have to make changes that work right for Claremore, and that's important for sure.
Like I said, there is a medium that we can do that and make it work. Because if we don't, like you said, we're going to lose everything again, and it's going to be back to where there was nothing there. There was nothing here.
That's what people always say. Oh, it'll just be nothing again. And I'm like, well, that's not a good attitude to have. But Brenda from Sailor, Susan, myself, all the ladies on the street, we're all on a chat group. We all support each other. We also do our own events outside of what is provided for us by Main Street or the Chamber, because we have to think of those things that keep people coming and keep people coming back. And like I said earlier, if somebody comes in and they don't buy anything, it doesn't mean they're not going to come back. They've seen you for the first time. And so, hey, you know, they're going to come back and shop with you eventually. I used to have people when I had the booth mall say, let me pay and I'll come back Monday and pick up my stuff so that I can enjoy Dickens or whatever it might be. And, you know, that happened all the time. So, I mean, I think we're in a good place. I think we're on our way up, and hopefully it stays that way.
Well, I'm really excited for your future. I mean, if you need shirts, business-wise, anything, whatever it is, holler at.
Yeah.
I mean, you know where she's at. She's literally around the corner. You
We
literally.
won't be changing our Facebook page. Now, a couple people have asked me that. We won't be changing the Facebook page because it has like 8,000 or 9,000 people on it, so why would we want to lose that? So, I mean, it'll still be, you know, considered Vintage Charm. Nothing as far as social media, phone numbers, any of that, website, email, nothing like that's going to change.
So you still can get a hold of you and get it done.
Yeah, everything's going to change. We're just not going to be in the physical location on the corner. Yep.
So you still need your shirts. It's not like it's going anywhere. You can still get them done.
Yes, and you can still come in and get them same day. We're pretty fast about turnaround. I mean, the people that I buy my T-shirts from are usually 24 to 48 hours max. And so if you come to us on Monday, you usually have your shirts by Wednesday or Thursday. It just depends on how many there is, obviously.
Right, yeah. I mean, anytime I got shirts from you, you'd be like, oh, I'm done. And I'm like, I just told you yesterday.
Right. And that's what happened with Stacy. Stacy ordered from Freckled Finch, I think it was on Monday, and we ordered them and got them yesterday, and we gave them to her today. Yeah. So, I mean,
what the heck?
Pretty fast turnaround, yeah.
So, I mean, if you are kind of a procrastinator like myself, and sometimes, you know.
I got to have it.
Right? I want to see it now. Let me have it. Yeah, so definitely, but you're still going to be here. And I think people need to realize and appreciate what you have done for our community itself. You've done a lot. You've been there for me just personally. I know, you know, there's times in my life where I was in a tough spot, and everything I've done, you've been a huge cheerleader for me in doing that thing. And so I want people to realize that's the kind of person that you are.
I am. I try to be.
I mean,
I have
we all have our moments. We can say we can be very.
Hothead. I mean,
but
I'll try to be.
So
that
can
way.
I. But
I'm very when I have conviction for something and I believe in something, you know, sometimes as I've gotten older, I have to pull myself back and say, okay, you got to chill. You know, you can't be acting all crazy here. You got to relax. You know, keep the temper in check. But I mean, for the most part, I mean, I love Claremore. I'm going to miss my customers. It is hard. You're going to make me cry. It is hard. It is very hard, but it's the right decision for me.
Yeah, and I'm glad. I mean, like I said, 3 months ago it was really hard, but now you've got to the point where you're like, you know what?
I just woke up one day and I said, you know, I told McKenna I'm taking a week off. I said I just need a break. I just need a change for a little bit. And in that week, I did some things at home that I wanted to do, and I just said, you know, I thought long and hard about it, weighed all my options, and this is what I'm doing.
I miss this feeling of
My
that
husband
relax.
has a good job. He works in Tulsa at Zico. He's an engineering drafting designer. So, I mean, you know, I've got him to help take care of things at home and stuff like that, so I don't have to stress, you know, about maybe not making as much
Extra
money.
money.
But, I mean, it is what it is.
It is what it is. It's like I said, things happen for a reason. You've done your time. It's time to enjoy life and not have to worry about, like you said, coming in every day and doing those things.
You're supposed to live to work, not work to live. Is
exactly.
that the right way?
Yeah. Because that's our mentality.
Yeah, that's because I'm used to doing it the other way for sure.
Right. Yeah. So I mean, yeah, it's time to live. Go have some fun and enjoy it, and
I know a lot of people
drive
don't
around.
know how old I am.
You don't have to.
Do you know how old I am?
I honestly don't.
I'm 56.
You're what?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. You're only as old as you feel.
I didn't think you were that. I thought you were like
Better watch.
upper 40s. No, I seriously, I thought you were like upper 40, like 40. Like honestly, I thought I'm like thinking 10 years younger than what
You're
you are.
supposed to say like 25.
Well, I'm old now. I'm getting older too now, so I can't really go that route.
Well, you're only 20.
Oh, I wish I felt like I was 20.
I do feel like I'm 20. I mean, I do for the most time. I mean, most part, I mean, I love life. I enjoy everything that happens to me, but I am getting older, so I got to slow down. The body can't keep up with the mentality.
Right. Yeah, that's what happens. I think I can still do things that I can't do anymore.
Exactly.
But, you know, it's...
You know what I noticed the other day? I can't get up in the window anymore to change the displays without holding on to something. You know, before I could lift my own
put it up
body
there.
weight. Yeah, now I'm like... door handle, counter.
Come here. Yeah, I need your help.
Yeah. Well, my mom always told me that. She goes, "You make fun of me. You just wait. Your hands won't work, and you won't be able to lift your body weight." And I'm like,
No, I won't.
she is right.
Yep, it happens. It catches up. I was thinking the other day. I said, if I live to be 70, I'm halfway through my life.
Right.
Like, so I mean, like, you really got to take a time and go, I got to do something for myself. I've got to enjoy what's theirs. You've been a mom, you've been a business owner, you've been alive. It's time to go enjoy yourself and all that hard work that you've done. So up to this point, to go enjoy it and be, live the rest of your life.
Asked me if this was my dream. And what's crazy is no, I never dreamed in a million years. I have a paralegal degree. But it is an associate's of business, so I mean that's kind of weird. But that's how that college did it, because a lot of times with paralegal and law stuff, you end up being applied science. And so I do have a paralegal degree, but I've never used it. I started raising kids, just never used it.
Went down a different path.
Yep, went down a different path. I never planned to be a store owner, repurposing, a paint person, a boutique owner, a T-shirt maker. Nope, I'm just a jack of all trades.
Yeah, that's what it is.
None.
That's what I say.
Yeah.
I tell my wife, I can build you a house, but it's not going to be square.
That's right.
It'll stand, but it ain't going to be square.
Yeah, you're so funny.
It's
Okay, well, I think we're talking too much like we
I know.
normally do.
This is what happens.
Like, just shut up.
This is what happens. But this is what happens on all the podcasts. I go off on a tangent. And we go on opposite things, and that's just the way.
There's always so much to say to you.
I know. There's always I got to get so much in there, talk about what we can, and then I forget what I was actually talking about, and then I just keep on going on to a different subject. And the one thing that I did want to talk about is like completely gone and I get done with the podcast. I'm like, son of a, I didn't even say that. Take it. That's what happens to me.
That's like when somebody makes you mad and you wish you would have said something to them and you don't think of it until like 20 minutes later and you go, why didn't I say that?
That would have been really good.
Exactly.
I would have won that.
We might be able to make a comedy show.
We could do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Well, thank
Awesome.
you for having me. Thank
Guys.
you everyone in Claremore for giving me the 12 years that you've given me. I appreciate and love so many people that I've met, and I just can't thank you enough for allowing me to raise my kids and just be me.
Yeah. I'm excited. I'm so happy for you. Come here.
Thank you.
I'm sweaty. It's hot.
Thank you.
Guys, if still, like I said, you need stuff, she's there.
Yep.
She's not going too far.
Nope. Not going far at all. You can always call me.
Right. It's same numbers. You can find them on Facebook, do all that stuff. They're still there. So
Yep. Still going to do our T-shirt Tuesday giveaways. Still going to do all the fun stuff that we did before.
just in a different spot.
Just in a different spot.
There you go. Awesome. Well, Sheila, I appreciate it. And good luck with everything.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you.